So living with a health issue can be a big deal, especially a chronic health issue. And I wanted to put this on video since we do this in individual appointments, often in group appointments, and met much of my community projects about I am a person and a can-do person. Living with a chronic health issue, you can feel very, very overwhelmed. And I say overwhelmed not as judgment, but as respect to knowing what you go through so much to manage your body, your mind, your body, your spirit, and your emotional well-being. These are all parameters and aspects of navigating your body. It's a lot, and much is been said to you, done to your body, and even sometimes internalizing your own internal talk that comes to you. We respect what you're going through, and we just want to give you tips. I call these the 10 tips or 10 pillars that I tell people. Again, these are not always easy and absolute. So I want to respect, again, use word respect that I'm not saying these are going to be all the fixes, but these are maybe help alongs, maybe one thing for you, maybe nothing for you. But these are things that we found to help our patients and our population. One thing you have to acknowledge that here you are today, listen to this video. All of you have been through many challenges, horrible and bad things in the days prior, maybe weeks and months and years prior, and you're still here. There's aspects of you that show strength, resolve, and resilience. That is strength. And you have to acknowledge that part of you that you're still here and you're doing something right. That with all the adversity and challenges, you are this warrior, a person resolved and can do. And as you go forward today, in the present, and the future, you are a can do person. And say to yourself, as you have future challenge, I did it, I will do it, I am. It might be hard, but I am. Realize, even in the bad stuff, there's aspects of you that I am. Take the negativity and show that I am, I am, I am. You can actually spin it to show your resolve and you are. Number two is what I always call is pause. Many times things can be triggering. You're feeling broken down, worn down by your health. And it's really important sometimes to pause, to move away from reaction and action. So often, when you're really just tired and exhausted, you can easily go to reaction action. Things trigger you with people in your life, health issues, things around you, and you'll go quickly to a response. Really take a pause and not go from reaction and action. That really is the example of take a deep breath, walk away, reset, put it on the shelf, whatever term you want to do, and use that opportunity to say, maybe what's really going on there, what's eating at you. You might get an insight that maybe what that thing that really got to you is really about something else, but really try to move away from reaction and action. Number three is that overwhelmed feeling is normal. You have a lot going on. And what's next? What's next? What's next on the plate? What's next for you? Write it down. Put 3 or 5 things on the piece of paper for you. Write it down. Just put it down on paper and use a piece of paper towel if you have to, a napkin, with your cell phone. Do it daily. What are 3 things I need to do today? And check it off. That way it's not in your head. It's not sort of eating at you. It's not a task. There it is. And maybe, people with chronic health issues don't want to be a burden, but maybe you'll have the courage to actually ask somebody to help you with it and slowly check it off one by one. Number 4, breathing out. Breathing out is one of the most healthiest things you can do. It's free and it's relaxing, it calms the body down. Do it through the day. It's a reset, it's a pause. Number 5 is working on your neck and breathing. Again, back to the breath. Often we will hold our breath as we're going through challenges. Are you holding your breath and breathe out and relaxing your shoulders? We often will lock our shoulders, which will lead us to a cascade of feeling much more tense in our bodies and affect our posture and well-being and our breathing. Number 6, this is a bold move. Talk to somebody, share something with somebody, tell a friend, tell a support person. Many of us with chronic health issues will become more insulated, isolated, and not want to tell people. This happens because many things have happened to you, from what people have said to you, have done to you, and you don't want to be a burden or you've lost trust. You might start social media. You might just post something anonymously. You might have that person. You might just ask a small request about just sharing, but really try to step out again. You may be surprised, but that's a big request. Tell a friend. Number seven, take notes. Take something down, something that you might want to work on. It's different than what you need to do in a task, but it might be my goal is to work on my nutrition. My goal is to work on a trip. My goal is to work on having some joy. My goal is working on a birthday party for myself. You're allowed to have fun. Um, Put it down because a lot of times the management of your day to day, you might forget about things that you might want to do. Take notes. Number eight, no one likes this one. When we talk about this as physicians, it's sleep rituals because everyone with a chronic health issue is often derailed with sleep. But it's important to really try to go to bed a certain time, get up a certain time, avoid naps, and keep the technology out of bed. That means if you're not sleeping during those intervals, you get up at the same time and then no naps, you go back to bed. Even if it means a restless night of sleep and you're getting up again, and until you get it right, it can take weeks to get it back on track. Number nine is hydration nutrition. Many of our patients provide there's no underlying severe kidney issue or heart failure. Hydration is important. Dehydration can tie into feeling run down, overwhelmed, and not well. And then getting your nutrition right. Gut issues, allergies, food triggers can lead to nutrition feeling very overwhelmed and run down. Figuring out food triggers and how to get it right and exploring that and taking time is key. 10 is posture. You know, when you have a health issue, laying down, sitting in chairs, we tend to curl up in our body. Give yourself the warrior pose, the superhero pose. So head up, shoulders back, hands on your hips, and say, I am again. And I know it sounds really quirky and weird, but it really does help. Let yourself be the person that you are, that we see. We have a lot of respect for you. We want you to believe in yourself. So there's 10 poses, 10 pillars, 10 beliefs that we have. I am, I am, I am. We believe in you. We respect you. Thank you for listening. And these are just help alongs to really take care of you and bless you. Thank you for listening and take care of yourself.